Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Todd Chrisley's daughter secretly got married. The Chrisley family of Chrisley Knows Best fame has made headlines in recent months, especially with Todd and Julie Chrisley's recent presidential pardon. However, fans are sharing a story that might give the family other reasons to celebrate. A member of the family might have just tied the knot. Fans became introduced to the Chrisley family through the reality series Chrisley Knows Best. The series originally aired on the USA Network from 2014 to 2023. Family patriarch Todd is a real estate tycoon. He and Julie married in 1996, with Todd previously being married to Teresa Terry. Todd and Julie have 3 children together: Chase, Savannah, and Grayson. In addition, Todd has 2 children from his previous marriage, Lindsay and Kyle. Recently, fans have started to wonder if Todd's daughter, Lindsay, has news for fans. As one fan noted on social media, she was going by Lindsay Landsman. Previously on social media, fans had noticed that Lindsay was following the account of David Landsman. According to his account, David works as a real estate business development authority and a dual license expert. At the time, many fans believed he was Lindsay's new man. Previously, Lindsay had eloped with Will Campbell back in 2012. The two separated in 2014. The two filed for divorce in 2016, although this filing was later withdrawn. The two later finalized their divorce in 2021. Back in 2023, Lindsay spoke with People about plans for a future marriage. At the time, she shared, "I would not go into another marriage with the option of divorce. That might be an option for somebody else, but it will not be for me." Taking to social media, fans have also been sharing their reactions to the story. A few fans suspect that she is simply excited over an engagement, though others highlighted her wearing a ring in photos. Some comments include, "I'm just surprised she didn't switch it back to Campbell. Poor girl loves attention. She is wearing a ring in a video she posted. And you know she posted the video just so she could show the ring. She's so obvious. I feel bad for her." Nothing new on his IG. "I can't see Lindsay ever giving up the Chrisley name. No matter what she says about her family, she loves whatever attention she gets from that last name. If I remember correctly, she said a few times on CC Podcast that she would never involve the government in her next marriage. So I don't know if there will be a marriage license. But it is Lindsay, so you never know lol. Did she get married on vacation? Has anyone found the marriage license yet? Have you been following this story? Are you keeping up with the Chrisley family? Make sure you come back to for all the latest reality TV and celebrity news. In a year already overflowing with shocking revelations from the Chrisley family, another jaw-dropping rumor has begun to swirl through the world of reality television gossip. Did Todd Chrisley's daughter secretly get married? Well, the headlines scream yes. The truth is cloaked in mystery, whispers, and possibly a diamond ring nobody saw coming. Let's rewind. Since Todd and Julie Chrisley's imprisonment rocked the Chrisley Knows Best fanbase, their children have each coped in different ways. Savannah Chrisley, the most public-facing of the siblings, stepped into the family spotlight with strength and poise, raising her younger siblings and balancing her podcast, brand deals, and an unpredictable media circus. But lately, it's not Savannah making waves. It's Lindsay Chrisley, Todd's eldest daughter from his previous marriage. For years, Lindsay's relationship with her father was rocky at best and estranged at worst. Though she once starred alongside the family in the early seasons of Chrisley Knows Best, she exited the show in 2017 and has since stayed mostly out of the Chrisley chaos, until now. The cryptic clues begin. It all began with an Instagram story that lasted no more than 20 seconds but sent fans into a spiral. A close-up of a hand, delicate, manicured, and unmistakably Lindsay's, adjusting a sleek gold wedding band beside what looked like an engagement ring. No caption, no tag, just a Taylor Swift song in the background. In secret, we met. Speculation exploded across social media. Was it a throwback, a brand deal, or something more intimate, more permanent? Lindsay didn't clarify. In fact, she disappeared from social media for nearly a week after the story went viral. A quiet yes in a loud world. Sources close to the family hinted at a private ceremony that took place outside of Atlanta, somewhere rural, quiet, romantic. A small cabin venue, 20 guests at most, and a rustic setting that matched Lindsay's low-key, off-the-grid energy. Allegedly, phones were confiscated, no photos were allowed, and a local pastor officiated the ceremony under a canopy of twinkle lights and Georgia pines. Her rumored new husband. That's where the mystery deepens. Fans who followed Lindsay's romantic roller coaster know she finalized her divorce from Will Campbell in 2021 after nearly a decade of an on-and-off relationship. Despite raising their son Jackson together, the marriage ultimately crumbled under the weight of public scrutiny and personal tensions. So who's the new guy? Internet detectives have zeroed in on a man named Ryan, a soft-spoken medical professional Lindsay allegedly met through mutual friends in late 2023. He's not in the spotlight. He's not an influencer. He's not trying to sell you a protein shake or a podcast episode. Which frankly might be exactly why Lindsay fell for him. Why the secrecy? For a woman whose family drama has been dissected and devoured by tabloids for years, a private wedding isn't shocking. It's necessary. After all, Lindsay has endured her fair share of media storms, leaked voicemails, podcast confessions, and the public disintegration of a relationship with her famous father. In fact, insiders say Todd Chrisley wasn't even informed of the wedding until after it happened. He found out like everyone else, from whispers and rumors, a source shared. He's hurt, of course. But deep down, I think he understands why she kept it quiet. Trust is fragile between them. Still, reports suggest that Savannah Chrisley was invited, but politely declined, citing emotional reasons. The family may not be as fractured as they once were, but there are still scars, invisible ones, that take time to heal. A new chapter or a PR stunt? Skeptics wonder if this secret wedding is part of a larger narrative. Lindsay recently hinted at a rebranding of her podcast Coffee Convos, promising a new perspective on love, boundaries, and healing. Could this be the beginning of a calculated comeback? If so, it's working. Podcast downloads are up, her follower count has surged, and news outlets can't stop speculating. But if this is a PR stunt, it's one with a lot of emotional threads tangled in it. Too personal, too raw to be purely performative. Yet those closest to Lindsay insist it's all real. She's never looked happier, said a longtime friend. This wasn't about fanfare or headlines. It was about choosing peace. She wanted to commit to someone without needing approval from the internet or her family. Just love, pure and simple. The ring, the dress, and the future. Though no official wedding photos have been released, sources describe her dress as vintage-inspired with lace sleeves, a nod to timeless elegance. She wore minimal makeup, soft waves in her hair, and no veil. Just a crown of baby's breath.